Dark Zero, the Horror Network.
Welcome to the Dark Zero Horror Network. I'm your host, Jesse Lomax, and tonight we're going to talk about fear.
You can still see the old writing underneath. What is it? A secret that can no longer be kept. Do you feel it? Yes, something. It was never here before.
What's up, Dark Zero fans? Today we're looking at the middle child of John Carpenter's Apocalypse trilogy, sandwiched right between the practical effects masterclass of The Thing and the meta-madness of In the Mouth of Madness. Now, to understand Prince of Darkness, you have to understand where Carpenter was at in 1987. He was coming off the back of Big Trouble in Little China, which had just taken a thrashing at the box office. He was tired of the studio system and wanted to get back to his independent roots, where he had total creative control. He signed a multi-film deal with Alive Pictures, armed with a lean $3 million budget and a script he wrote under the pseudonym Martin Quatermass, a nod to British sci-fi legend Nigel Neal. The setup is classic Carpenter siege horror. We've got a group of quantum physics students, led by Professor Howard Birack, the legendary Victor Wong, who team up with a nameless priest, Carpenter regular Donald Pleasance, in a rundown Los Angeles church. They aren't there for a Sunday service. They're there to investigate a massive cylinder containing a swirling green liquid that's been guarded for centuries by a secret order called the Brotherhood of Sleep. As they run their tests, they realize this isn't just Satan's stew. The liquid is a sentient, prebiotic entity, the literal corporeal embodiment of Satan. What makes this movie stand out is how it treats evil. Carpenter was heavily influenced by quantum mechanics and theoretical physics. Instead of the devil being a guy in red tights, the film posits that Satan is an actual physical force from a parallel realm of antimatter. Even Jesus is reframed as an extraterrestrial who tried to warn humanity, but was executed as a heretic. I love the scene where Donald Pleasance's priest realizes his entire theology was just a salesman's lie to keep the public from panicking about the literal monster in the basement. It's nihilistic, it's cold, and it's peak Carpenter. Technically, this film is a mood. It was shot with wide-angle lenses in an anamorphic format, which creates this subtle, unsettling distortion on the edges of the frame. And we have to talk about the transmission from the year 1999. Throughout the film, the characters share a recurring dream that looks like grainy, low-res video footage of a figure emerging from the church. A voice, actually Carpenter's own, tells them, "This is not a dream. We are transmitting from the year 1999. It's one of the most effective, eerie concepts in 80s horror because it suggests the apocalypse isn't just coming. It's already happened, and we're just watching the causality play out. Once the liquid starts infecting the students, spraying into their mouths and eyes like a communicable disease, the movie shifts into a brutal siege. Outside, the church is surrounded by street schizos and possessed homeless people, led by none other than Alice Cooper, who uses his own stage show impaling device to claim a victim. The ending is a total gut punch. Lisa Blount's character, Catherine, makes the ultimate sacrifice, pushing the possessed vessel through a mirror and into the antimatter realm to save the world, only to be trapped there herself as the mirror shatters. The final shot of Brian, Jameson Parker, reaching out toward his own bedroom mirror, wondering if his girlfriend is still in there, or if something else is looking back, is pure nightmare fuel. Prince of Darkness might not have the flashy effects of The Thing, but it's a masterclass in building dread. It's an intellectual horror movie that asks, what if science proves that God doesn't exist, but the devil is very, very real? If you haven't seen it, find the 4K release from Scream Factory. It's the best way to see those distorted wide shots and hear that thumping, doom-laden score. That's it for today's review. I'm Jesse Lomax, and this is the Dark Zero Horror Network. Stay spooky and keep an eye on your mirrors. But the devil is
Dark
very...
Zero. Make sure you like and subscribe for more reviews.